Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. And so today I want to be talking about nightlife, cultural things, dating, and I have my beautiful friend. ¿Cómo te llamas? ¿De dónde eres?
Hola, yo soy Black Rose, djaneblackrose, la rosa negra. Mi nombre es Fernanda, soy latina.
Eres venezolana también, ¿sí?
Sí, bueno, nací en Venezuela con la fortuna de tener un padre colombiano, entonces tengo dos nacionalidades, soy colombo-venezolana.
¿Hablas inglés también, no?
Yes, I speak English. I speak English. I can speak with everybody.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that's your work here in Medellin is mostly focused on what, DJ, right?
Yes, it's focused in the entertainment. You know, I work in the night, and I'm stay for all the places here playing, sharing my music. I play electronic music, Afro house, tech house, and I don't know, I'm started here working in the night maybe 5 years ago, you know, like a bartender.
Yeah, so you know like everything because that's your job. You've been doing it for years. And I've known you for a few years. I met you like at a hostel. You're like bartender, so.
Okay.
So, vamos a hablar de la noche nocturna. How's the nightlife here in Medellin?
Wow, the nights here in Medellin is so funny, really so funny because you have here all the liberties and you have to a lot security, you know, a lot of beautiful women here, you know. This place is so famous for that,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, it's true.
And you know, the people is so funny with a lot of energy, and really all the commentaries about the experience here in Medellin is so good for la mayoría de personas, you know. O sea, they like so much here, you know. And we start, and we stay so focused in the tourists here, you know. O sea, Medellin is for the tourists completely.
So you think Medellin is like over the years has gotten like more popularity because of the YouTubers? Like people are starting to see it more on the social media, and so like they're like, oh, you know, this place is wonderful. So
really, I think Medellin is so is tendency right now for the women, you know, and for the parties here, and
true, yeah.
Because the men's here can find really great company too, and everybody tell them, you know.
Everybody's happy.
I think the people is happy here, and
Yeah.
Medellin is famous because they receive here love.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
That's true.
La
People here, like, you know, I just came from Europe, and people here are so open. Like, I was in Eastern Europe, and it's like, yeah, the parties over there are great, but like people are not open. Like, you're not gonna walk down the street and people are gonna say, hey, you know, how are you doing? And over here, people are like, hola, like, good morning. Like, there's like basic, like, you know, customs.
You feel the love.
Yeah,
you feel the love. Of course, because you are tourist. Maybe you all the people come to here is the customer for us, you know. But really, we are really lovely people, and for that, here is so funny. And right now is the third place most important in the world for take vacations.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's definitely in the last 4 years. I've definitely seen it grow more and more and more. And it's just gonna keep expanding because now it's like on the radar of everybody. Like maybe like 10 years ago, or maybe even further than that, not so many people came to Medellin. Only like a few people know about the city. But now it's like because of the social media, like everybody sees it, you know, on YouTube or like Instagram or whatever.
Yeah,
And
no,
so,
for the music, totally, you know,
Yeah.
because we have great representative right now about the music, and that is awesome too, because the people start to see us, and
Yeah.
here have a lot artists, you know.
a lot of
with-
artists, yeah.
See, with great projects, you know, really interesting, and for the sounds too. I think, o sea, los sonidos latinos realmente dan mucha felicidad, y por eso toda la gente pues de Estados Unidos, United States, and Europe come to the Latin places for the sounds too, because
Yeah.
that sounds give you happiness.
Yeah, you see the reggaeton music, you see artists like that are from Medellin, like what's one famous artist like Karol G, you know?
Oh, yo pienso Karol G y J Balvin,
J
for
Balvin.
me, definitivamente.
Sí.
And now start to born other artists really good too. Ryan Castro, Bless, Fercho.
Yes.
I love you, Fercho. And really, they give. O sea, they right now have great music, and the people like so much. They feel cool.
Yeah. So that's why I know it's like, traveling in like Europe, it's like the reggaeton. It's like something that's Puerto Rican, but it's also like now Colombians also like starting to put like their part in it as well.
See, because Nicky Jam come here, I don't know, maybe 12 years, 10 years ago, and he started the movement, and with that, opportunities for the people here can show, the rhythms here. And we have other representatives, the 90s Shakira, for me is the most biggest, Carlos Vives, and I don't know, so I think Medellin is great because here is music, love, great experience, because all the people talk to me all the time. So really in Medellin, you live one situation so different, and that was good. Me encanta. Perdón mi mal inglés, my bad English, but I try to speak.
It's good. Not so many people speak English in Medellin, so this is good when you get somebody that can speak it really good.
Yes, we need that. We need to talk more in English. I'm recommending in a lot of friends mine, because it's not only tourists come here. Come to a lot of friends, because it's so nice for me to know really great men, and great persons too, and they can learn you, so much. And for that, I think it's true. The people here need to learn more English.
Yeah, and like if somebody goes out a typical night, how much do you think somebody spends here, like in a night out in Medellin?
Bueno, right now I think the food here, the food and the party here, I think is expensive, for here,
Compared to the parts in Colombia, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
but
it
maybe
depends though. Poblado's expensive.
Sí, Poblado is expensive, and Poblado is not the all we have, because we have other places here so funny too, and you can watch that the really culture Colombian, because I think this is the most important too. Not only come here for no girls, or for sex, or for party, or for drugs. No, you can come here for know the culture and can know too, the reality. I think that is the most important. And sometimes I feel mad because sometimes the people only talk here about bad things, like, okay, you go there because you are party harder. Yes, but we have a lot of activities too, and we can give you a lot of different experience. Not only drugs. Medellin no es solo Pablo Escobar, señores.
Yeah,
it's
true.
more than that.
Yeah, it's true. I would say, everybody goes to Parado, and Parado's I go there a lot, but me personally, if I want to get a good Medellin experience, I usually go to Aranjuez, which is a good place. And it's really nice. You got the motorcycles going up and down the street, and actually if you're a single guy, it's safe in that area, and you could actually meet girls.
No. Bueno, a lot. I think the problem is not that. I think sometimes we need to more organization, about that. And sometimes the problem is that maybe you have one man come here and have one bad experience with one woman.
Yeah.
Maybe one heartbreaker, and they go to United States to talk bad about all the women here.
It's
and
true,
no,
yeah.
it's not like this, okay? Anybody talk about the reality, and sometimes they want to come, for say lies too, Entonces, this is the problem. Colombia is one great place, and here all the people try to work so much and give you the best. Right now, I'm so happy because the tourist people here have more security, because the police stay so pendy, because we care all the people come here because we win money for the tourists,
Sure, yeah.
Entonces, pienso que sometimes you don't need to talk about bad about the people here, or about the girl here for your bad experience.
Yeah.
Aprende.
I want to touch on that too. Security. Every country is dangerous. I've known people that have gotten robbed in Europe. I've known people that have gotten robbed in Mexico and Brazil and the United States.
No, I think United States is most insecure, because
for sure,
everybody there have guns. Here, guns impossible, okay? O sea, one civil people can't have guns.
Yeah.
O sea, no. Y maybe still hear somebody here is horrible because the people kill you. It leave you in the streets, you know? Y more is the one people from USA, really.
Yeah.
Of course, you can walk here with all your change, you know, and show you that you are Kanye West, you know. Understand that, please.
Yeah, just, you know, you gotta be careful, like, how you walk around, like,
Why
you know.
all the people come here or all the niggas come here acting like this? You know, walking for the streets like a Kanye West. ¿Por qué? Alguien que me explique.
Okay, I'm gonna say right now, like, you have to be careful, like, when you go into, and that's any country, like, if you wear jewelry, you're making yourself a target. You don't have to show off here because people don't give a shit about jewelry. I understand you could do that in the States, but here,
live in my account.
but you gotta be careful how you, like, walk around. You have to realize that there are some people here that are hungry, and there are wolves around. So if you ring the dinner bell, don't get mad if you get robbed. You know, I've been with a girl one time. They robbed her cell phone, but robberies do happen. But if you're careful enough, you know, you could
No,
avoid it.
if you go to the party, you don't need to drink that much. Because a lot of people here suffering insecurities because they drink or take a lot of drugs. You know, and sometimes you need to have more control.
So,
you know,
I'll say this: Medellin could be paradise, and I've said this with a lot of locals as well. But it could also be hell if you don't have self-control. I've seen my friends come over here to this place, and they get sucked in the drug lifestyle. And like once you get sucked into that lifestyle, it's fucking over. Like they're wasting hundreds of dollars a day on girls, drugs, and like. I try to help some of these guys, like, hey, bro, you know, like, you need to calm down.
They acting like they never in her country having parties or girls.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 100%,
you know, I can understand that too, and for that I hate. In the moment that they say no, it's the fault the people from Colombia because they don't come back my phone. Okay, but who drink a lot? You need to carry your stuff.
Yeah, you need to be careful. Also, like some of the robberies that I've seen with the drugs, it's always almost the same story. Like, you know, oh, I picked her up and, you know, I got drugged. But it's always like, you know, you look at some of the girls' pictures and, like, you could just, like, sense, like, the girl has a vibe just by looking at her some of her tattoos.
Of course.
And like, y tú miras la foto de la mujer y tú estás mirando, like, mira, esa no es mujer que yo no voy a salir. Se nota de volar que es una bandida.
Of course.
Like, I grew up on the street, so, like, I'm looking at the girl.
Only,
and I'm like, bro, like,
the situation is for the money, you know. Sometimes I watch the men, you know, take girls, you know, with one really bad situation, you know. And I think something. I prefer watch that girl and help her. And dog fuck with her because I don't know who is, you know, and more if I have one level, you know. So I watch the level of the woman from United States, and sometimes I don't understand why they take little girls with really bad situation only for don't pay nothing, you know. O sea, it's crazy. What is your quality in your life? O sea, entonces you show me that you have problem in your country. Because you come here only for be the disaster, and then we have the fall. It's not. It's a.
Yeah,
you know?
nobody points a gun to your head and tells you to do these drugs. Like it's up to the individual. And so, but I've seen some people already, like personal friends of mine, that have gotten sucked into that lifestyle, and it's just
no puedes dar papaya de esa
and
manera.
then once you get sucked into that lifestyle, it's like.
No, and sometimes
something bad's gonna happen. Nothing positive is gonna come out of it. Like either you're gonna fucking get robbed, or
I know him working in one hostel, you know, in Provenza 4 years ago, you know, and in that moment you see a different situation that you can understand. One these men, you know, take girls, you know, that they be so dangerous, you know, but now it's most crazy. Before the woman's working with heels, you know, and they like so gorgeous. But right now, any girl here, so younger, go to the street, you know, with shorts, whatever, you know, and one gringo take that girl, you know, and if I be that gringo, I tell her, hey baby, give you 50 and go to your house. You know, but no invited her for my hotel, and that hotel I have change, money, phones, whatever. So
You gotta be respectful of the country. Like last year, there were some 2 Americans that came over here, 2 young black guys, and like they were showing off their money on WhatsApp and on Snapchat, like a bunch of money. And like somebody that was looking at them robbed them. They did a home invasion on them, and they lucky didn't kill them, but they robbed them. They tied them. They took their laptops, their phones, their money, but they were like provoking it by showing off their money on the social media, on Snapchat and WhatsApp, and some person que una mala persona miró eso. Sí. Vamos a robar estos 2 negritos.
No. Y que the best thing is you have the opportunity here. They make the stuff, they make the things the right form, you know? Because if true, the insecurity exists, of course, but you can choose one right form for work with women's worker, for go to any place, you know, and don't happen nothing because it's not that insecure what the people say, you know. For me, I feel more afraid go to United States or my daughter start to study in one school there because I don't know, sometimes one kids there have guns and can kill whatever people because that happen there all the time, you know. And I don't know what the problem is with the Latinos. No. Usted no tiene que dar papaya y debe de cuidarse.
Sí, eso es verdad. Uno tiene que tener como... You have to be aware of your surroundings and like always try to make like, you know, if you make local friends, it's going to help your situation. And then there's expats as well that live here and they'll tell you like how to move around. And it's all about common sense, you know, but some guys come over here with a mentality that they can't be touched. And then sometimes bad things happen to them, you know, like every time it's just like, I made a mistake. And then we're human, we're all going to make mistakes, but we have to learn that we're in a different country. We have to respect that country, and we have to respect how some things happen. Like, and then, you know, like if you get like robbed, you know, what the police are going to do, you know, they're going to look at you, another stupid gringo that thought he was going to do whatever he wanted. Like, I'm not wasting my time. Like, the police have so many cases, like, and it's just like, they're not going to like,
no, and the police in different countries is like this too, you know. So we know that the police sometimes, you know, they don't work damn good, but for that we need to stay pending about us, porque es que solamente depende de nosotros. And otra cosa, pues, un punto muy importante, I think maybe if you come here because you want to feel love, you know, baby, make the things with the right forms. Don't need to be lies because the people here is not stupid. And then you gonna feel no, in Colombia it's because I'm gringo. In Mexico it's the same because the gringos sometimes come here and blah, 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 tell lies. And for that, you know, the problems happens.
Yeah, problems, you have to be careful. Like, I'll say like in Mexico, for example, in the Cancun area, Quintana Roo area, you can't like pee in public. It's like seen as a big deal. Like maybe here they won't look away, but the police stop you. They'll like take money from you, like charge you $150 fine, and like, you know, it's one of those things where like you have to like be aware, like you can't pee in public over there. And I didn't know that. I got stopped one time and I had to pay the fine. I didn't get mad because I'm like, rules are rules, whatever.
And only we want to have fun. Only we want to have fun.
And then, you know, everywhere is different. Like in Spain, I saw signs like if you get caught like urinating in public, it's like a 500 euro.
No, in Spain,
500 euro fine. And
in Madrid, you can smoke weed in the street. O sea, it's super pesado, you know.
Yeah.
When you go to when you want marijuana, there is the place for buy is so dangerous. Here, no. Yeah. Here you can buy in any corner. In any corner is security for you.
Yeah. Even when I was in Barcelona, like you can't even have a beer in the street. Like they give you like €100 fine. So you gotta like always like brush up on the rules and like make sure you know what you're doing when you get over there. Because like you could be like, oh, I was in a lot of countries in Europe walking around with a beer. But you might get to Spain and all of a sudden you get stopped by the police and you get hit with a fine. You're like, shit.
For everybody come here because it's so free. It's so free. O sea, I have one friend from Israel and she tell me, here in Medellin is the only place that I feel liberty, you know, because the people don't judge me. I don't need to be any competition. No tengo ninguna competition with anybody because sometimes el ambiente, the ambience in United States is harder for that. You know, you don't need to spend a lot of money and you can have one great time and know great people too.
Yeah, Medellin definitely has a lot of great people. You can make a lot of friends here. Yeah, there's some girls here que son like interested, interesadas, but you could avoid that.
En todo el mundo,
So,
in
todo el
all
mundo,
the
sí,
world,
yeah.
all the world, because the people from United States, the men's, all the time talking about that. The women's there is really interesting in women's. I don't know, I don't know why they talk about us. See, that girls is like us. I don't know. I think the women's only want nice attention.
Yeah, I mean, you meet some great people here, and you make some good girls. But you have to like, if you lead with the wallet, don't get mad when the girl just wants money from you. Like, si vas a estar como vas a conocer personas y you're gonna estar como enfrente con tu bolsillo, no te vayas a enojar cuando esa persona está.
Exacto. Si tú only
you lead with the wallet,
you have for offering money, the people only.
So I seen a couple of friends do that, and then they get mad when the girl walks away. I'm like, well, I mean, you didn't meet you didn't meet this person because of your personality. You met her because like you're like buying her things, and so she got used to it. And if you're not gonna give her that, she's gonna go somewhere else. And that you gotta be aware. Like if that's the kind of girl that you want to be around, don't be mad when you leave back to your country. She goes.
No, I think when one man offer money to one girl because he want to fall fast, because it's not. You send flowers first, then call her, then go with her and take one diner, like a traditional things, que right now any man, acting like this, o sea, I have long time without receive flowers. O sea, cualquier hombre me dice mil cosas y es más fácil de repente, te ofrecen dinero para cogerte rápido, pero...
Fíjate, yo le compré flores a mis amigas y nomás son mis amigas.
It's beautiful. I love give flowers too, I buy flowers. Mi hermana me regaló flores el día de mi cumpleaños. Only my sister, but when one man want to fuck you fast, he give you money. Entonces, I don't know what is the problem with the men. Yeah. When they want, money.
Some guys that are here only have friends with like the girls that work in the streets, and like they don't have regular friends. I've noticed that, and like I've gone to the barrios and party with those people, and like I have friends that I've invited, and gringos are like, hey, come over here and San Javier. Like, no, it's dangerous. I'm like, bro, you sleeping with random prostitutes, it's fucking dangerous. But you don't want to come over here and meet, regular girls that I can introduce you to. Like, no, I'm scared. I'm just like,
with the traditional girls is different because you need to spend time. And right now, everybody acting without time, Everybody acting right now fast, with anxiety. Everybody think, I don't have time.
That's why I stopped introducing my regular girls to some of the gringos, if I could be honest, because that fucking mentality that they have, that immediately they're like, oh, it's a prepaga. And I'm like, bro, it's not a fucking prepaga. It's a regular girl that works in the barrio.
No, a lot of men come here and they only want to know about what is the place with the what is the place the girls worker, because you can feel love with one worker girl. I don't have any problem. The problem is not that. The problem is your commentary. If you want really other experience because you don't want to give money in the first time, okay, why do you don't choose one place, normal place, and go there, give cocktails, and try to talk with the women.
Yeah, some guys here really. Sometimes I have a few people that I know fall in love with the prostitutes here.
Si tú quieres pussy, no, es que I say prostitutes. The people say prostitutes and that hair bad, but it's not prostitutes. If you don't have time for the spend in me. Pay me. Of course. You need to like me. No, you need to like me first, because it's not good wherever, So that promotion is not for all the people. But if you don't want to spend time, baby, and you don't want give love to one girl, okay, pay her, Si no, mándale flores, chocolates, llévalo a un restaurante, invítala a bailar, cómprale algo lindo.
Yo tengo amigos que se enamoran de las prepagas aquí y después se enojan cuando están con otro hombre. Like, dude, like, it's
no, bueno, pero if you feel love with one prepago, mi amor, okay, explore her potential, invest money in her, because sometimes you can know girls, with professionals girl, because
yeah, that's true. I met some girls.
The worker girls is professional girls, girls with family, with bailers too, but alone. And they are the father in his family, you know, and you need to work because I don't have time for parcharme con un hombre only for drugs and drinks. Of course, no. And for that, I have my work. Yeah. And for that,
that's what I say. Like, I think like the girls here that go to school and work, they don't really have time for like guys, man. Like, they work 12 hours a day.
Yo lo aplaudo, mi amor.
They have
like tiempo, cobre, mami. Busque su plata. Dude. Y más si eres profesional. Y más si eres una tipa preparada. Cobra. Porque es que tu experiencia, the experience with you is different. Or try to work with one man, not only for money. The man's one love. Dale es amor. Amor.
Yeah, no, some girls here are really busy, man. Like, you know, they go to school, they work, and they don't have time. So, like, you can't get mad if, like, they don't spend that much time with you. Like, they're working 10, 12 hours a week and then go to university. And so if you get one of those girls, like, you can maybe see her maybe twice a month if you're lucky. I noticed that. So I think if you really want like a woman that's like independent, you have to go for an older woman, like 25, 27.
You got guys. No money. O sea, if you know one independent woman, offer work. Offer work, no money. You know, work. Forms for win money. You know.
You can't come here as an older man, not young in the 20s. I'm talking about like 35, 40 years old, and try to get with a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, and like. You have to realize this girl's like trying to like get ahead in life. Like she's trying to finish her title and her degree.
No, and
she might have a kid and have a family. And so you can't be like,
the salary is you can't be like,
so bad, I want you to spend all this time with me, but you're gonna have to realize that you might have to take care of this girl in the sense because like, okay, you want her time. Well, now she doesn't work 12 hours a day anymore. Now she has you to like take care of her, like, and her bills might be that much. But let's be honest, to take care of a girl is a lot cheaper here in Colombia than in America, and shit. So I rather
no. If you want to fuck with one woman, watch the quality too. You know the quality because it's about you too. You know, and try to find great experience for your mind because. You know, right now we need to care us mind, healthy mind. Try to find great experience.
Yeah, you can find some good women here, and I think you know, as far as like you know, the nightlife is concerned, you can meet a lot of great people, locals and men. But you have to like be aware of the culture. Start to like you know speak. Don't come over here and think that you can have a relationship without not learning how to speak Spanish.
Read a little bit about here.
Try to learn Spanish.
No only Pablo Escobar.
Yeah. Try to learn like Spanish if you can. It's not that difficult, and that way you can communicate with the girl. Because like you're not gonna have a relationship with a girl through Google Translate. That's fucking ridiculous.
Yes,
I hate that shit. Like I hate when a guy comes over here and I want to have a girlfriend, but I can't speak Spanish, and I'm using Google Translate every fucking 2 minutes. Like
no, and the people here too. The people here too. O sea, you know. I recommend all the girls all the time try to study English because you don't know how you can win, you know, in your life because you can have great friends because that culture is amazing. And my best friends, they are from United States and really I need to tell that because we hear a lot of bad things about here and we come here with one conditioning. No, come here and live your own experience here in Medellin. El tercer lugar más hermoso del mundo.
Try to learn Spanish though. That's important to become over here. Like it's gonna help you out so much and communicate with the locals, and it'll help you make friends here as well. And there's a lot of expats that live here, so you could definitely like meet those people and like you know could start. I mean, every country has its dangers, and I think Medellin's getting a reputation for it being dangerous. But to me, I never felt unsafe when I was in Medellin. And I'm not saying bad things don't happen here because they do, but I think some people are like kind of blowing it out of proportion. That's just my opinion. I've never feel like I have to watch my back when I'm walking down the street. And you know, robberies happen all over the world. Like you know, it's just like I think what happens is that there's a lot of YouTubers that are in Medellin, and so it's getting like pushed out. There's not a lot of YouTubers that are in Europe, for example, and so when bad things happen in those countries over there, you don't hear it as much as compared to over here. And I think that's the thing, though. I think people need to be more honest with themselves. Anything else you want to say?
No, nada. Mucho amor, a lot of love for you, and remember, come here for live your own experience. Te va a ir bien.
Date una vuelta para la cámara.
Vuelta para la cámara. Vuelta.
Muchas gracias. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you got something from a local that knows like what she's talking about. Her life is like based on, you know, working as a DJ. So she knows everything about the nightlife. So I wanted
yes, hey, djaneblackrose. Follow me in my Instagram.
So I'll put her IG on here, and I hope y'all got something for this video. Like and share it. And until next time, guys, peace.
Ciao.